Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Day's Podcast along with a new video. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, viewing, watching, and listening. I truly appreciate it. I thank you guys so much for just being there, truly. It has been a journey just making sure, that we just continue to just strive and be great people and do what we need to do, okay? So today, is Megan Thee Stallion's birthday for whenever you guys decide to see this, because this may be dated someday, so I want to make sure that it's just you guys get to see this video for this reason, among others. So yes, it is Megan Thee Stallion's birthday, so why not talk about her first and debut album? I did talk about Megan, so you guys can check out the fact that I talked about Megan Act 1 and Act 2. So you guys can go fast forward all the way over there. But we're going to the beginning. Not the complete beginning, but, debut-wise. But yes, let's get into it. So Good News is the debut studio album by American rapper Megan Thee Stallion. It was released on November 20th, 2020 by 300 Entertainment and 1501 Certified. The album features guest appearances from the Baby, City Girls, Lil Durk, SZA, Popcan, Mustard, Big Sean, 2 Chainz, Young Thug, and Beyonce. Okay. The music was written and produced with a host of musicians, including D.A. Got That Dope. Little Jew made it. Little Jew made the beat. Sorry, but that's how she be saying you guys know. Juicy J, Jay White did it, and Scott Storch. Okay. Good News was met with widespread acclaim. Okay, with critics praising the clever and compelling qualities of Megan Thee Stallion's raps. The album produced 4 singles: Girls in the Hood, released on June 26, 2020, Don't Stop, featuring Young Thug, released on October 2nd, 2020, Body, released alongside the album, and Cry Baby, featuring The Baby, released on February 3rd, 2021. The album also contains the remix of the single Savage from Suga, featuring Beyonce, which earned Megan her first #1 on the US Hot 100. I'm so proud of her for that and just for where she has been to where she is now. So legend. I think all the girls are legend. To be honest with you, they all contributing in some way. Commercially, Good News debuted at #2 on the Billboard 200 after moving over 100,000 album equivalent units in its first week, in addition to topping both the top R&B hip hop albums chart and rap albums charts. It also peaked on the top 50 of countries such as the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Ireland, and New Zealand. So overseas was listening to her too, and that is that's very important. I've said this before. People can love you here, but overseas, you can there's people that really love you out there. Like, they don't get to see you enough because you're usually home. You're in the United States, but then when you go out there and you're like, I'm vacationing for a while, gonna do a night here. Come out, come see me. It's like, wait, what? There's a overseas tour going on that we just didn't know about, that just comes abruptly. Like, how often do we see these people? So, overseas, they be happy as hell. Okay? Yeah. Megan began writing music, hip hop music, as a student at Texas Southern University in Houston. After videos of her freestyling went viral, Megan released a mixtape titled Tina Snow in 2018. The critical and commercial success of Tina Snow caught the attention of 300 Entertainment, with whom Megan signed with them as far as November 2018. So 2 years prior, she already had, signed with a label. She became the first female rap artist to sign with 300 since the label's establishment in 2012. The song Big Ol' Freak from Tina Snow became Megan Thee Stallion's first Billboard Hot 100 chart entry and also appeared at number 9 on the Billboard R&B Hip Hop Airplay chart and number 38 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. Okay. She followed up with the mixtape Fever, released on May 17th, 2019 via 300 Entertainment and 1500 Certified. Fever debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200. So for her Fever mixtape to debut at number 10, it's like, well, wait, who is she? And so, from here on, as we know, there was more of a growth, she was just ready to pretty much be out there and let people know, like, I'm out here. On Good News, Megan Thee Stallion raps about the controversy between her and, TL, I'm not saying his name, child, partying, sex, her personal life, and men she prefers not to date. This was still Megan, because she's 30 as of now from, when this is being made for you guys. But, this was 5 years ago almost. So it's like, this was her pretty much in her mid-20s going through a few things. And, there was a lot that she wanted to achieve here. And, she wanted to make sure that she did a lot of promo thereafter. So yeah, let's look at the reception. Good News was met with widespread critical acclaim, so Metacritic pretty much gave an 85 based on 14 reviews, indicating universal acclaim. An 85 with 14 reviews is good, really good, because they enjoy your music. Okay. First of all, like I've said, you can have less reviews and have a high rating, which would mean like it's gonna, teeter-totter in the sense of, okay, more reviews that are gonna have a sense of where they like it, but then they don't, so the rating's gonna kind of go down a little bit, but not too much. From what I see and from based on, the way I've been seeing the way they do these reviews, okay, from a lot of these albums, these different albums. And so, yeah. Michael Wood of Los Angeles Times deemed Good News the most impressive debut album of 2020 and described the rapper's voice as one of the most authoritative voices in hip-hop, which ultimately gives her music a rock-solid center that suits her fixed subject matter. And I'll agree with that, because it's like, amongst these other reviews that kind of get more into the topic of just what she says, it's about the sense of, are you listening to me? Like, are you hearing me? Not going into a fourth wall, but maybe I am. But just it's besides the point. Maybe I am. But again, that's where it really boils down to when it comes to any artist in any genre. Like, are you getting the message? Am I getting your attention? And she did just that. So let's get into the track list. So track 1 is Shots Fired. Track 2 is Circles. Track 3, Cry Baby featuring DaBaby. Track 4, Do It On The Tip featuring City Girls and Hot Girl Mag. Okay. So, of course she wanted to also have a sense of where her persona, her eras, there's different alter egos here, and why not make people understand, like, when I do go into a certain alter ego, there's a certain way that that alter ego is going to captivate you and show you what is going on and what I have to say at the same time. Okay. 5 is Sugar Baby. Track 6 is Movie featuring Lil Durk. Track 7 is Freaky Girls featuring SZA. Now I like this song. Solana did her thing, okay? And I think this is where Megan and SZA became close, as opposed to SZA and Cardi. And SZA, she's close with a lot of female rappers as opposed to singers as well. And I'm happy about that. I love when the girls get along. Okay, I love when everybody gets along. We all have to get along. Maybe I'm doing that fourth wall again. Do I need to hear it? Do I need to say it again? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, track 8 is Body. Track 9 was New. Track 10, Work That. Track 11, Intercourse featuring Pop Can and Mustard. Track 12, Go Crazy featuring Big Sean and 2 Chainz. Track 13, Don't Rock Me to Sleep. Track 14, Outside. Track 15, Savage featuring Beyonce. Track 16, Girls in the Hood. Track 17, Don't Stop featuring Young Thug. Quite a few features at the same time. She is rapping in a few songs that are by herself. And, why not come in where people can be able to relate to you and be able to hear artists that they know. And I think that was great for a debut as well. And yes, Grammy Award winning. She is doing her thing. And yes, and by 30, by the time that you're like kind of peeking into like, a certain age where you're like, am I, really doing what I've set myself out to do? And it's like, yes, you are. And that's for all of us. Like, we all have to continue to be great. And I'm proud of Megan. I'm proud of all the girls. I'm proud of all of just artists, period, that are out here, that are making sure that their fans know that they are out here and that they still are wanting them to know that they appreciate them, just listening to their music and buying and streaming still to this day. That is very important. In a time like this, oh my God. So, yes, I thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and I'll be back with more.